Hi and welcome back on my channel. I'm always Stefania from Italy and I'm here today to talk you and show you about my hair, about my foam rolling wet set. I've done this video already in Italian, now I'm redoing in English. So if you're Italian, if you're here by error, go to my other channel, Dixie La Rouge Namastefi, and you will find the Italian version of this video. So today I'm showing you how I do the wet set with foam rollers. So not pin curl, not heated rollers, only just foam rollers. The first and foremost thing is that I've already and just finished to wash and dry my hair. I cut them recently and they are shorter than before they were there. So for me it's a little bit disappointing to have shorter hair because they go very curly when I make my wet set. But we have to do what we have to do. They were very damaged hair, so I had to cut them and I know that they will grow back again. So the first thing that I'm doing is to brush my hair with a little hair comb. Not so special, it's my husband's because I don't have a lot of hair combs. I have a wide teeth, I can call it that, hair comb. This is my husband, so thank you, Davide, for this, for lending me your hair comb. And to make this style, you must have a little spray with water. Of course, your foam rollers, maybe in this beautiful little case with Tweety, and a scarf that I'm using at the end to make everything setting. I am looking at my little mirror, so sometimes you will see me looking right there, and we're going to begin without further ado. So the first thing is to part your hair. You can choose to use a central part and go back, but because my hair are so short, I am doing this wet set by parting on the side of my head. So I'm starting with a little part over there in the front of my hair, and I am beginning by spraying this little part. Before doing that, I sprayed my hair with a little setting lotion. It's from Colistar. I don't know if you know that company, and helps not only to make hair stay in place but also to nourish them, because there's a lot of vitamins and a lot of things into the setting lotion. You will find it in the description box. So as I was saying, I'm going to roll the first part around the foam roller. This is the littlest, foam roller, and I'm going to stop right there. I bought them on Amazon. I'm not a very big fan of online shopping. I prefer to shop here around the city of Turin, but to buy a lot of foam rollers is more convenient to buy them online. So I choose them on Amazon, and I use another little foam roller for the other part over there. As you can see, spray with water and roll. Try to roll first your hands and after go up, rolling, and stop with clicking. Yeah. And we're doing the same thing at the other part. Sometimes you will see that I am accelerating a little bit video recording because I don't like to bore people. So this is the other part. I'm not so precise, I have to admit. I am a little bit confusing and confusionary person. Oh, I sprayed it on my face. Everything is fine. And but I think that it's going well, even if I'm not so precisely good. And click to close. And we're doing the same thing on the back of the head with another part of the hair. And roll up until you reach your head and close by clicking. Okay, this is the first row over here. Now I'm doing the second part. I am leaving a little part of my hair over my ears because I am very ashamed of my ears. I have lived all my life with these very prominent ears, and so I like to have some hair to cover them. It's my insecurity, I can call it that. So for that row I am using these yellow foam rollers that are bigger, not so big, but in the middle I can call them. So try to part your hair, spray water and go on rolling, 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 rolling from the end to your head and go on. I usually do this in my bathroom, but I think that there's a better lighting, better light. Lightning, no. It's because I am a yoga instructor. A better light. So I'm doing it here, but it's not so common for me to be here rolling my hair. I did it wrong, so I'm trying to do it again. Of course, if you make some mistakes, you can begin again and roll. Try to do your best. There's not perfection. I'm not a perfectionist. I'm not perfect in doing that operation, and it's totally fine. It's a part of the fun things to do your hair. So I'm doing the same things at the back of my head, going down from the end. It's very difficult to stay into the camera, and through and click. And so I'm doing the same things even in the back of my hair. Spraying is also something difficult if you don't see nothing. And from the end to the beginning, to your roots. As you can see, I've done some progresses, and now we're ending. I'm using these little friends because my hair at the bottom tends to not stay in place, not stay curly, and I don't like it. So I use very little, of course it opened, very little foam roller to have tighter curls. I'm talking not as fast as I can. This part. And the last is the most difficult because you don't see and you have to stay like that. So you have to concentrate a lot. Okay, so now I'm taking off my glasses, I'm spraying a little bit of water all over the place. Okay, and now I am using this scarf to make the foam rollers to stay in place all night long. Sometimes I do rollers, as I did in my Italian video, in the morning, and I take them off in the late evening at about 6 p.m. from 10 a.m., 9 a.m. Because I have time to stay at home and I can stay with my scarf. But tomorrow I won't be able to do that, so I have to do that in the evening before our dinner. So I am going to be a little scarfy during our dinner. So you can tie your scarf under your head like that. As I said, I leave these little friends over here because I don't like to see my ears. Try not to forget to put everything into place like I was doing. So stay in place, please. Thank you. And tie and go over. Tie it again. 2 times, double knot. 1 and 2. Perfect. And now try to hide the end of your scarf under these other parts. And here we are. Okay, so we are going to see in about 12 hours, I think, tomorrow morning to the brushing out. See you tomorrow.
The next morning.
Hi and welcome back. So this is the day after, is the morning after my setting of a wetset. So we're going to destroy everything. So I am going to untie my scarf. I stayed with my wetset for about 10 hours. So it's a long time. But I think that by 6-7 hours you will obtain the same result, because the Italian video that I recorded was with this time of setting, so about 6 to 7 hours. So now I'm going to get off all this from my head, and I'm going to brush. So this is the brushing time. The first thing is to open all the foam rollers. As you can see, you will have a very, very tight rolling. I can talk. So you see. Curl, yes, this was the word that I was thinking about. Curl, very tight curl. You will resemble Shirley Temple, I think. And this is totally normal, it's totally fine. Because it depends, of course, from your hair, the length of your hair, the kind of your hair. My hair is straight but tends to curl a lot. I don't know why. Maybe because it's not so moisturized. I of course dye my hair, so they are little damaged, and maybe this is the reason why my curls are so little and tight. So I'm green and old Shirley Temple at the moment. I have to relax a little these curls by using my hands. Now I resemble Krusty the Clown, and it's totally fine. It's a part of the process, don't be scared. Because you will look like that if you have my kind of hair the same length, so shoulder and shorter hair. I have a lot of layers, so this is the other reason why I have this kind of hair. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to use a little pomade or wax, as you can call it. I'm using this bedhead. It's called Dumb Blonde. I can't agree. It's not a beautiful thing to say to a blonde. No. I've been blonde, of course. I dyed my hair when I was younger. So I'm using a very little amount of this wax. This is to try to contrast the frizz of your hair. My hair is very frizzy. And to polish a little them. Make them shiny, and it's also very perfumed, so I like it a lot. It's strawberry, I think, the smell. And so I can say to you, buy it. I bought it on Amazon because it's a brand that in Italy you can find only at hairdressers. So it's not so simple to find them in the shops. So I bought it online. Okay, after this little operation of polishing your hair, now it's time to brush out. I am using this Bristol hairbrush. You can use another kind of hairbrush, for example, like that. You can use a hair comb, whatever you like. So start from the beginning to the end, from the roots to your hands, and brush, 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 to try to not be Shirley Temple for your day. At the beginning I was very scared of brushing because my hair didn't demonstrate to stay curled for a lot of time, so I was thinking if I brush too much maybe they are going to return straight. No, it's not the case. Brush a lot, even here. I can do a ASMR video with my hairbrush. You can also use a direction. So a lot of other vintage experts, I'm not an expert, use this kind of movement. So use your hand and smooth a little bit. Or if you have longer hair, you can do like that. So use your hand and do this kind of movement on the, as you can see, it smooths a lot. And so I'm doing the same thing all over my hair. So as you can see, they are still curly but smoother, and they are not so big as they were at the beginning of this process. Now I'm going to use a little bit of hairspray to make them stay in place and stay like I want. And after I'm finishing using these little clips. I bought them in a shop that is in a UK shop. It's called Claire's. It's beautiful because it's very girly, so I like it a lot. So I'm using this hairspray. I think that you can find it only in Italy. It's called Splendor, and I can translate it like shine yourself or splendid. So I'm going to spray a little bit. Okay, I have to use hairspray because my job is to teach yoga, fitness, Pilates, and so if I don't use hairspray, my hair is going to fall all over the place. Okay, so I am going to stay here for 1 minute to make hair stay in place, and at the end I'm going to use my clips. Okay, so I'm going to use these clips because I like to make hair more usable for the day, for my job. Okay, this is the first. So this style is very simple. As you can see, I don't use a lot of accessories. It's I think a hybrid from the 50s and the 30s style because I have shorter hair. I can do the 40s long waves, but I like it a lot. And in the, I think, next 2 days they are going to relax a little bit, so they are going less curly and more feminine and relaxed. So this was my tutorial. If you like it, of course, give a thumb up and subscribe to my channel if you want more about yoga, about vintage, about Italian lifestyle. So I'm hugging you and I'm thanking you for watching this video. I see you soon. Bye!